Mary Mary, the acclaimed gospel duo made up of sisters Erica and Tina Campbell, had been a dominant force in contemporary gospel music for over a decade, but they left fans stunned with their announcement of an indefinite break from making music together. What led to the split? Was it personal differences, marriage challenges, or something else entirely that the public doesn't know about? Let's dive in and find out. Before we get started, we noticed that some of you aren't subscribed to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our future releases. Before we can fully understand the reasons behind Mary Mary's hiatus, it's crucial to appreciate the meteoric rise and sustained success that preceded it. Erica and Tina Campbell, born and raised in Inglewood, California, grew up in a deeply religious household where music was as essential as breathing. Their father was a youth minister, and their mother, Thomasina Atkins, served as choir director at the Evangelistic Church of God in Christ. This early immersion in gospel music would prove to be the foundation upon which the sisters would build their careers. Mary Mary burst onto the music scene in 2000 with their debut album, Thankful. The album's lead single, Shackles Praise You, became an instant crossover hit, reaching number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and earning the duo their first Grammy nomination. This early success was just the beginning of what would become a string of hit albums and singles that would redefine the boundaries of gospel music. Over the next decade, Mary Mary released 5 more studio albums, each building upon the success of its predecessor. Their unique blend of traditional gospel themes with contemporary R&B and hip-hop influences attracted a diverse audience, bridging the gap between secular and religious music. Singles like God in Me, Go Get It, and Walking not only topped gospel charts but also found success on mainstream R&B and pop charts, further cementing Mary Mary's status as crossover artists. The duo's success extended beyond album sales and chart positions. They became regular fixtures at award shows, collecting multiple Grammy Awards, Dove Awards, and NOACP Image Awards. Their influence in the music industry was undeniable, and they used their platform to inspire and uplift their listeners through their music and personal testimonies. Despite their outward success, signs of strain began to appear in the sisters' professional relationship as early as 2012. The launch of their reality TV show, Mary Mary, on WeTV in that year, gave fans an unprecedented look into the personal lives and working dynamics of Erica and Tina. While the show was intended to showcase their journey as artists and sisters, it inadvertently revealed growing tensions and differences between the two. One of the most significant sources of strain was the increasing desire for individual expression and career pursuits. Erica in particular had begun to explore solo projects, releasing her first individual album, Help, in 2014. This move, while a natural progression for many artists in group settings, created a complex dynamic within the duo. Tina, while supportive of her sister's solo endeavors, expressed concerns about the future of Mary Mary and their shared commitments. The reality show also highlighted the challenges of balancing their professional lives with their personal responsibilities. Both Erica and Tina were married with children, and the demands of touring, recording, and maintaining their public image often conflicted with their roles as wives and mothers. This struggle for work-life balance became a recurring theme in their public narrative, foreshadowing the need for a significant change in their career trajectory. While professional pressures were mounting, both Erica and Tina faced personal challenges that would ultimately contribute to the decision to take a hiatus. These individual struggles not only affected their ability to work together effectively, but also forced each sister to reevaluate her priorities and life direction. Perhaps the most public and painful of these personal challenges was Tina's marital crisis. In 2013, Tina discovered that her husband, Teddy Campbell, had been unfaithful. The revelation of his infidelity sent shockwaves through Tina's life, deeply affecting her emotional well-being and consequently her ability to focus on her music career.
Tina, how'd you find out about the affairs?
Someone actually who knows me very well, they were, I don't want to break your heart, but don't stop doing what you're doing. So they told me about 2 of them, right? It's the person who it was, she used to work for me. And so that broke my heart. She was like a godmother to my children. She had access to my home to come get my kids. And
the process of healing and reconciliation that followed was intense and time-consuming. Tina was open about her struggles, sharing her journey with fans through social media, interviews, and the reality show. She spoke candidly about the pain of betrayal, the difficulty of forgiveness, and the hard work required to rebuild trust in her marriage. While less publicized than Tina's marital issues, Erica faced her own set of personal challenges, particularly regarding her health. Throughout their career, Erica had been vocal about her struggles with anxiety and depression. The pressure of maintaining a high-profile career while dealing with these mental health issues took a toll on her well-being. In addition to mental health concerns, Erica also experienced physical health problems. She underwent surgery for vocal cord nodules, a common but serious issue for professional singers. The recovery process was lengthy and required Erica to rest her voice, impacting Mary Mary's ability to perform and record. These health issues forced Erica to re-evaluate her priorities and the pace at which she had been living and working. The need for self-care and a more balanced lifestyle became increasingly apparent, contributing to the eventual decision to step back from the demanding schedule of Mary Mary. Perhaps one of the primary sources of tension was creative differences between Erica and Tina. As individual artists, each sister had her own vision for the direction of their music. Erica tended to lean towards a more contemporary, pop-influenced sound, while Tina often advocated for staying closer to their traditional gospel roots. These differing perspectives led to challenging discussions and compromises during the songwriting and production processes. The sisters also found themselves at odds over the balance between their gospel message and mainstream appeal. Mary Mary had always walked a fine line between secular and religious music, but as their fame grew, so did the pressure to cater to a broader audience. This tension between staying true to their gospel roots and expanding their commercial success became a point of contention. Another significant factor contributing to the strain on Mary Mary was ongoing conflicts with their management team. The reality show Mary Mary brought these issues to the forefront, showcasing disagreements over scheduling, financial decisions, and career strategy. One of the most publicized conflicts was with the duo's longtime manager, Mitchell Solaric. The sisters felt that Solaric was pushing them too hard and not respecting their need for personal time and family commitments. This led to a very public falling out, with the conflict playing out both on the reality show and in the media. The management issues extended beyond personal conflicts to disagreements about the direction of Mary Mary's career. There were disputes over tour schedules, album release dates, and promotional strategies. These ongoing tensions added stress to an already demanding career and contributed to the sisters' feeling of burnout. While Mary Mary had always been successful, the sisters began to realize that the group dynamic sometimes limited their ability to fully express themselves as individuals. The need to compromise and find a middle ground, while essential for the group's success, could also be creatively stifling. Moreover, as they matured as artists and individuals, Erica and Tina found that their personal growth sometimes led them in different directions. The hiatus provided an opportunity for each sister to follow her own path, without the constraints of the group identity. The demands of a high-profile music career had, in some ways, distanced the sisters from the simple, pure connection to their faith that had originally inspired their music. The hiatus provided an opportunity to step back from the spotlight and reconnect with their spiritual roots. Many fans expressed sadness over the indefinite break, as they had grown accustomed to the duo's dynamic performances and collaborations. The hiatus was seen as a significant shift in their musical journey. While disappointed, fans also showed support for Erica and Tina's solo projects. Erica's Grammy-winning album and Tina's successful debut solo effort garnered positive feedback, with fans recognizing the sisters' need to explore their individual artistry. Despite the hiatus, many fans remained hopeful for a reunion. The sisters' occasional collaborations and appearances together kept the hope alive that Mary Mary would eventually return to the music scene as a duo.